Bitcoin is about to break out right now, and of course I am taking massive trades on this upcoming breakout, but today sets to be an extremely volatile day because today we're going to get a speech where a lot of people are expecting that he is going to be resigning from his position. Also, yesterday Trump bought over $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. He posted an explanation video about Bitcoin, and more importantly, the crypto report deadline is today. And for the ones that don't know what this exactly means here, this is basically the deadline that the US government has to announce what they're going to be doing with the strategic Bitcoin reserve. So, is the United States of America going to be buying Bitcoin today? I'm of course going to be exactly talking about that, where Bitcoin is exactly moving towards. I'm going to be talking about the ETF flows, what we're exactly seeing playing out over there. Of course, I'm going to be talking about this big consolidation phase, the next move on Bitcoin, and much more about my trades and what is about to be happening next year. So don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And let me jump straight away in towards today's update video. So to kick off the video, yesterday we saw some controversial ETF flows where of course we saw negative flows for the first time since a very long time on the Bitcoin ETF and positive flows on Ethereum. So still there's a lot of interest of accumulation in Ethereum, and like you can see, the cumulative flows on the Ethereum ETF are absolutely going parabolic of this moment of time here. And really the most important chart is obviously this symmetrical triangle on Bitcoin. And of course I also opened up a massive trade on this exact symmetrical triangle. Of course, like you can see, I'm here still in my Bitcoin long position, also in these other altcoin trades here, because I do believe a massive moves, especially on the altcoin market, is also going to come here whenever Bitcoin is going to be seeing this massive breakout. And of course, to give you some more clarity about this exact trade I'm currently taking, Bitcoin is currently still trading in a downward sloping trend here after we had this massive rally towards the upside. And whenever we're going to be flipping the highs in the market right here is whenever I'm going to get the confirmation of a continuation higher for Bitcoin. So that is, of course, exactly what I will be waiting for right now here. Whenever we see that confirmation of the break above the previous high, then I will be expecting a bigger continuation higher is going to be happening. But ultimately, Bitcoin is trading in a symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangles are typical continuation patterns. And since we had first a leg towards the upside, it is likely to expect once again a continuation towards the upside, of course. And yes, that is one of the reasons why I'm currently in a $4 million Bitcoin long position. Currently, it's only in 20k in profit, but I do believe whenever this breakout is going to be happening, of course, it is going to be sending Bitcoin much higher. And of course, I will be benefiting massively from that with my current ongoing trade. And if you want to be trading yourself, guys, there's an insane deposit bonus on VX. It's only valid till the 31st of July. First of all, if you sign up an account, you will get a 25% fee rebate. So you will be trading 25% cheaper. And that is by far the lowest fees you will pay on any cryptocurrency platform out there. Just look at the comparison I made here on signupforbonus.com here, where I compared all the most popular exchanges out there with each other, compare the fee structure, etc. And yes, with this 25% rebate, you will be by far have the lowest fees across any platform. And on top of that, guys, also, if you sign up an account, you can claim a $30,000 deposit bonus and already a free 100 by confirming your email and phone number if you sign up an account using that first link in today's video description. So make sure to check it out for sure. But further on, with that free money as well you will be getting, you can also open up a slide trade on this breakout right here, just like I am also doing, right? So you can start to, of course, learn to trade already with some free money you're getting. So Bitcoin ultimately, of course, we're in the calm before the storm. I have said it so many times before. I remain to be believing that Bitcoin is going to be very strong, very resilient for the upcoming, 1.5 months, maybe 2 months, since we are in that later stage of the cycle. Just like the previous cycle, just like the cycle before that, it is always the case that in the last 2 to 1.5 months of the Bitcoin cycle, where we're currently also in, if we are believing, of course, in the exact history of everything, but those are the periods where the biggest gains are always realized. So that is exactly on how I will be playing this time around as well. So what is also important to understand is that today is the crypto report deadline. And this crypto report deadline is quite massive here, because on the 23rd of January, Trump signed an executive order about Bitcoin, about crypto, etc. And that executive order has a deadline, and that deadline is today here. So already a few things have been done here, like the stablecoin regulation that happened like 4 days ago here. which was signed into the law 4 days ago, but also the strategic Bitcoin reserve and the strategic crypto reserve should be happening latest today here. But Grok is already saying that sources are indicating it may not be publicly released until later this month here. So probably it's still going to be taking a little bit longer, but officially the deadline was today here. But of course we know Trump bought $2 billion worth of Bitcoin, and just in a couple days, the United States of America will also announce they are buying Bitcoin. So guys, there is something very big cooking right here. And honestly, I don't really see a lot of people talking about this, but most likely on this next announcement as well, it is going to be sending Bitcoin so much higher. It's going to be creating even more hype if the United States of America is, of course, buying Bitcoin. So the continuation of this trade is most likely also exactly gonna be playing out, right? So yes, that is why I'm still betting heavily on this next move towards the upside, not only on Bitcoin but also on Ethereum, because we cleared the most important level of resistance, like you can see over here. And of course, the next resistance is gonna be $4,000. And of course, if we can confirm the break above this downward sloping trend line right here, yeah, we probably are gonna be running much higher, because you can see this level has acted as resistance for so many times already. And if we can right now confirm the breakout above this level, we're going to be sending it absolutely much higher. And also, if I'm looking to, of course, the search interest across altcoins, across Ethereum, it is massively skyrocketing right now here. And that is also one of the reasons why I opened up so many trades on these altcoins, like on Pepe, etc. Because I do believe whenever the retail is really going to come back here, I'm going to be printing with these trades here. So I am betting heavily on the rotation, and I do believe the rotation is slowly happening. As search interest is returning, people are most likely going to be scooping back in towards those altcoins there. And of course, we've seen the biggest rejection on the Bitcoin dominance ever since, of course, June 2022. So this is, of course, also something very big here. Altcoins are likely to perform very strong right now here. The biggest downside since 2021, guys. It's insane what we're currently seeing. And this is just something you cannot ignore here. This is the beginning of altcoin season. I don't believe altcoin season is going to be here for a very long time. So make sure to benefit maximally from it. So guys, that is why I'm opened up these massive trades over here. Don't forget to check out weeks in the link description of today's video if you want to be claiming that insane free bonus. And yeah, guys, that was it for me in today's update video. Subscribe to the channel, stab that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.